The junior Starlets are firing on all cylinders after they put 3 past hapless Uganda to sail to the third and final round of the FIFA Women's Under-17 World Cup qualifier, 5-0 on aggregate, where Cameroon lie in wait. We will break that down for you. In the local Kenyan Premier League, a 3-horse race has ensued, with the leaders Police, Tusker and Gor Mahia clearly slugging it out for the gong. But what's the magic behind Kogalo's newfound form? I'll tell you that in Swila's shot. We also delve into the Kenyan boxers' poor run in the ring at the IBA Championship in Serbia, not to forget the English Premier League and the Champions League. Emmanuel Ndungu hypes up the 2025 WRC Safari Rally that vrooms off this Wednesday. My panelists Jacob Isia, Steve Shitera and Benson Barry are all but ready for the program. Welcome to Sporty Monday. My name is Isaac Swila Tijan. And on that note, we ask you the question of the day, and we keep it local, Kenyan Premier League, and precisely at Gor Mahia. And the question is, do you think Kogalo will retain the Kenyan Premier League title? Do you think Gor Mahia will retain the Kenyan Premier League title? SMS us at 22422, hashtag Sporty Monday. You can also X us at Citizen TV Kenya, at Isaac Swila, at Steve Shitera, at Jacob Isia, and we'll be sampling your thoughts during this program. And of course, gentlemen, welcome to the program. Steve, I'll begin with you. How are you?
Very good morning. I enjoyed the weekend, of course. We wound it down at Nyayo Stadium, tantalizing football. And I think this is what is decorating our football since PLP party leader Martha Karua was present. Harambee Stars coach was present. McDonald Mariga was present. Steve Shitera and Jacob Isia were present. So,
and I looked
he was
quite different. I looked different.
Despite the fact that there was a very big derby in Machakos and Kenyatta Stadium was full to the rafters, Nyayo Stadium drew a sizable number of fans who indeed paid to access the stadium. That shows you how patriotic Kenyans are. And they turned up despite the fact that Nyayo Stadium on the other end, it was really hot, but they cheered their team to victory. And I can clearly tell you, as confident as we were last week, that this was just a formality. Kenya will go past Uganda. Indeed, their experience showed on the pitch. And these are very young girls, under 17. They displayed a very good football on the pitch. And I think Coach Mildred Cheche really was psychological, because in the first half, as we were watching with Isia, Cutie, and Mamburi, I really asked them, these Ugandans are really tough, despite the fact that we scored the first goal in the 5th minute. They were really on our case until the second half, when she brought in Brenda Achieng, who really scored very beautiful 2 goals that saw us rip Uganda apart with their foreign technical bench. Imagine that is what local coaches in Mildred Cheche can do. And even as we move to the next stage, I'm a confident person that will go past it, representing the region. Remember, Tanzania were beaten, I think, 4-0 by Zambia, and Burundi also lost to Ivory Coast. So we are carrying the East African flag high, even as we go into the World Cup in Morocco. And I'm certain that we'll go past Cameroon. The name Cameroon should not deter our efforts.
Brenda, I'm about to call Benson Brenda.
Something must be wrong. Something must be wrong. The substitute.
No, or maybe Brenda, the goal scorer.
Brenda Chieng.
Yeah.
But Benson Barry, welcome to the program.
Thank you, Sila.
Good to have you here.
It's been a while.
Life must be treating you well. I'm seeing a lot of changes.
Wanasemanga ni God.
Ni God.
Ni God.
Okay.
No area, but I appreciate the opportunity. Sila, it's been long. Joining my good friend Isia and Shitera. It's been a while. I've just arrived from Nakuru. From seeing Menengai Oilers beat nondescript 41-10.
I know that's your photo of today. We'll go there much later on. But yeah. Starlets, Junior Starlets versus Uganda, of course, Shitera's ably explained what transpired. But now, shifting gears, we are facing a very formidable Cameroonian side, a very, very physical side. Do you think we have good chances there? And what maybe Coach Cheche must address ahead of that tie?
Just to support Shitera, I think heading to the Cameroon game, we should put in Brenda Chieng in the starting lineup because the 2 goals were superb, you know, to see somebody slicing through the defense, then scoring a superb goal like that one. I think Coach Midred heading to the Cameroon game, just like Shitera said, the name Cameroon should not just come and we think these are the Samuel Eto'os or, you know, the name just because they are football giants. And Kenya, we are known of athletics, you know. But I believe we have an opportunity to win. I believe this is an opportunity to showcase what our girls have. Swila, given that we are shifting gears from how our boys are performing poorly than our girls on the other side, because we have seen is even the Kenya Lionesses are performing well. So Swila, it's a shift, but we have an opportunity, and I believe Coach Midred has what it takes to take the team to the next level. Yes.
Isia, actually, we are aiming to make it 2 out of 2. We were in Costa Rica. Is it Costa Rica or the Dominican Republic?
Santo Domingo.
Yeah, Santo Domingo for that World Cup. This year's edition is heading to Morocco later on in October. And of course, the last hurdle is Cameroon. Good game at Nyayo, beautiful goals, and of course the atmosphere was great. In fact, the first leg we are hosting the Lionesses, Cameroonian Lionesses here before we head to Douala or Yaoundé, whichever way they'll host the match. But really, how do you face the Cameroonians? Very imposing, very big in size?
Well, I want to first register my congratulations to the Junior Starlets, the coach and the entire setup for the good job they did yesterday, beating Uganda with a score of 5-0 aggregate is not easy. In fact, many will be shocked to know that Uganda had beaten in the first round. They had won with a huge margin. The number 2 is to say that whenever Kenya is playing Uganda, or at whatever level, is always a derby that is serious. And in fact, yesterday, we saw how they commanded proceedings, especially in the first half. After that goal that Kenya scored, an early goal, they actually had their day, apart from the fact that they were not able to convert, they were not able to make meaningful chances. So it means that the kind of level that we saw from Uganda is almost the same we expect from Cameroon. It's only that Cameroon have a bigger name in the continent, but you look at the kind of display we have seen from the girls in the recent past, and I can say, without fear of contradiction, that when we talk about powerhouses of football in Africa, women football, Kenya is one of them from all levels. So there's nothing to fear about Cameroon. We just need to prepare well. What I saw, I think Coach Cheche and her technical bench have some work to do in terms of getting the girls coordinating well, especially because I can say here that had Uganda done well in striking, those times they were dominating us, maybe the match would have gone differently. But there's some work to do. The performance analysis that we have, analysis that we have from in the technical bench, they need to see how to coordinate the girls more, so that we don't see a lot of blind passes, you know, so that we don't see opportunities being wasted. Because again, like you were saying, each time a team progresses to the next level, they gel more and more. You remember, Swila, this is just half of the team that played at the World Cup. age group teams, they keep on, losing players because of age. I don't know whether we'll be losing some of them by the time we qualify for the World Cup. So what you need is a lot of time with the girls together. That is what FKF should make sure that we have for the preparation for the Cameroon match in April. Then finally is to say that, Swila, you see, when you are playing at this level, I think you need some good friendlies. I know it's just April when we'll be playing the other match, but I think in between, if Kenya can get some good quality friendlies, then they can be used to measure where the girls are, because we expect, of course, quite a high opposition in the next match. But everything constant, I think we should be able to make 2 in a row.
And it was good to see Nyayo actually host a match after such a long wait. The playing surface looks well done, looks
Super.
beautiful.
Oh,
Good job.
Yeah.
Despite the fact that it's clearly incomplete. The floodlights are not all fixed. I think they are fixed 2 masts. And that's a job that is yet to be completed. Another challenging factor will be the terraces, which are not fully roofed. Probably that is another challenge. We don't have a scoreboard at Nyayo National Stadium.
But for how long are they going to fix this?
I don't know.
I don't know
the extension of the time, because clearly you can see the contractor is out of the place. And I saw them testing the lights. Probably they were testing to see if the 2 masts will provide sufficient lighting. And let them not test it alone. Let them have the CAF and FIFA team help them, because they should have put up complete lighting. They have done it, I think, halfway. And it's still a huge job to be completed in as far as Chan is concerned. So technically, we are not doing well. But the playing surface, oh, super. The ball was rolling.
And of course, let's take a listen to what Coach Cheche had to say after that match, including her opposite number.
My mind is telling me that the Kenyan team has more maturity. They've got the experience. They've gone to the World Cup. They played against DPR Korea. They played Mexico. They played England. And even though they were out in the first group, but they had that experience behind them. So the players that the Kenyan team has, the 8 players, they were brought into this competition. If I was the coach, I was going to do the same thing, isn't it?
When we played our away match, there were some gaps, and we had to fill them in training. And also we had our best players who were not able to compete physically, but once we got someone like Asiko who could hold the ball for the rest to join in, and then it made the team comfortable in attack, and then we got our first goal immediately. And then now bringing in Brenda as a game changer, I think it summed up everything.
And coach is magnanimous there to actually acknowledge the input of Brenda Mbare.
I understand, like I said, Swila, heading to the Cameroon game, I think Brenda was outstanding with the 2 goals. As I said, it's not easy to find a striker or a creative attacking forward to slice through the defense maybe and get the goal. 2 goals actually. That's what when I was at my prime playing, you know.
I want to be another shooter.
At least from Barre, I can.
When you're at your prime in hold on. Hold on.
Hold on. Hold on.
My teammate is not.
No, just hold on.
Both rugby and football. I remember I played under Coach Mwanja in rugby, and I was not the first starting lineup, you know. I was always the substitute, but